right? So if I think about getting a product and having to do all the work, sure, there's time leading up to it and all the rest of it, but it's almost the lost business from having to redo things and restart and go with someone else, etc. And you might lose a first order with some people. You don't know. With you guys, you obviously won't. But probably having to continue to tinker and change and alter and all the rest of it, that is time. And time is obviously when you bring a new product to market. I mean, I would imagine time is one of the most important things because it can very easily get copied or or even stolen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I think Ellie likes to say, we're like a coach because momentum's also the most important thing. Because we're dealing with sometimes startups and small businesses. One setback can feel like, is this all worth it? Is it too hard now? Should we stop? You need us pushing you and pushing it along and making sure nothing goes wrong. And I know, and we know that we've saved businesses, and we've had it said to us before, without you guys, I wouldn't have done this. And now I'm so happy. Or now I'm able to quit my 9 to 5, or now I'm able to pursue what I really want to do. And you need someone in your corner, pushing you and really invested in what you're doing. And that's exactly what we are.
Yeah, absolutely. It would be really disheartening if you get a setback, but then again, if you look at the alternative, getting someone to push you along, it probably makes you go twice as fast, which is, super important. Probably the next thing, let's talk about the future for you guys. So you've obviously built, quite a good sized business now, and you've been alive for 3 years, and you kind of through that, are we going to really do this kind of phase? I think that every business in the first 12 months, you're at that, are we really going to do this kind of phase? But I think in year 3, if you're still around and it's your full-time job and it's paying you like it's a full-time job, I think you're in it for the long haul. What's next for you guys, and where are you in 5 years?
Yeah, look, there's a big future for what we do. Obviously, there's a lot of, business, right? Like 20 years ago, to be able to import something, you had to know someone overseas. But now it's a lot of the end user or the wholesaler, they connect directly with factories. So we feel like there's a long way to go for what we're doing. We're growing at a really rapid pace as well. We're really proud to have been, opening up offices in other countries. We're expanding our team. Like we've doubled in this calendar year, at least in headcount. I think we are wanting to niche down into several industries as well to be able to really properly service those, because we feel like there is a big disruption possible for things like the construction industry, where a lot of the goods are made overseas in construction, but they're always purchased locally. So we'd rather save those developers an extra 10% on $1 million jobs.
Absolutely.
I think. What else do you want to go through the?
Yeah, definitely. One thing that we've wanted to work on is building a proprietary platform that is different to our current model in the sense of it's more affordable. It will be a it will be subscription-based model. It will give without too much detail, and hopefully once we've got it mapped out, we've got a developer on board, we've actually started building it, but not everything's fine-tuned. But we know that it is the way of the future because it will allow everyone to have the same experience as what we're doing now, but at a different price point, with more resources for them, and the same support that they get now. So that is the future, is building this kind of end-to-end solution for people to jump online, to find these incredible manufacturers, to have that same guidance and protection, but at a really, affordable subscription cost.
Yeah, I guess a beautiful way to keep everything in one place and have one central point of contact, which the customer as well as you guys keeps going back to, a way for you guys to present all your findings. And, it actually makes perfect sense that you would automate all those procedures. Absolutely. Exactly. It'll make your business a hell of a lot better business as well, right?
That's it. Yeah, very
awesome.
much. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, cool. And then if we talk about, 5 years time, where's Sourci?
Definitely. I think one thing is, Australia is great, but it's a pretty small market. We know we started servicing clients in the US. The time difference is, it's a little bit difficult, to say the least. We've got a great sales team, so they're happy to stay up late and get up early, but it's not sustainable, and we're not going to be able to scale. So building an office in the States definitely is on the goal, and in 5 years' time, you know, I'd love to have this company that is just we say we're end to end right now. You know, we do all the sourcing, but having a freight arm, having a product development arm, you know, this total spanning company that can help you at any point in your journey, but has the same values throughout of transparency, delivering value, and ensuring that, you know, clients succeed.
Cool. No, that's fantastic, guys. The last thing I wanted to cover off is obviously the effect that on the number one, the global supply chain, but number two, just the economy in general. How's it affected your business? Number one, and number two, where has it made certain businesses that you deal with, where has it made them go? So what direction have they taken to be able to obviously alleviate the initial concerns, but secondly, to be able to maybe even improve their business?
Yeah, definitely. So we've seen quite a lot, because we deal with such a, you know, diverse range of companies as well. Obviously, the biggest effect is people are at home a lot more. People are shopping a lot more online. You know, you've got people purchasing everything online, from groceries to clothing to whatever. So we've seen, you know, a lot of our customers, we're really happy to see that the e-commerce businesses or the stores that they've built, you know, over the past 6 months or 8 months, they're seeing a lot of traffic and they're seeing a lot of people purchasing. So they're almost like running out of stock. That, you know, things are moving a lot quicker than they expected, which is great. Popular things are fashion and pet products. Pets have just blown up.
Yeah, pet products is. I looked at the economics around pet products and the purchasing in Australia, and the industry is actually enormous. I mean, no one realizes the size of the industry unless they know. It's huge.
It's huge, yeah. My girlfriend and I were trying to get a dog through all this, trying to get a puppy, and they're just like, you know, you can't get a puppy from a litter for months and months and months, and the prices have, I think, like literally doubled as well. Just so that just shows there's one sign. So we've seen a lot of success in e-commerce for our clients. We've also seen a lot of new e-commerce businesses come in, because, you know, people are realizing it's that kick in the butt, really. It's like, you know, right now is the time. You've got to be, if you're not visible online, you're not really visible.
Yep.
We've seen brick and mortar businesses getting the same kick in the butt. Think, you know, obviously needing to adapt to having an online presence, and other new industries as well. So, you know, for just a few examples, we've had a client of ours who owns a couple of gyms. Gyms are obviously not running at the moment, not operating. So he's diversified to manufacture alcohol wipes and sanitary equipment to sell to other gyms or any industrial application. So he's got 4 Anytime Fitness franchises, and obviously a very big network of other gym owners. So just really rapidly, we've just created helped him to create this entire business with all these sanitary products. Some fitness equipment. We've seen a lot of, you know, people wanting to, or producing fitness. So we've got, you know, one example is a young girl who's just started selling it on Marketplace. We've helped her, and she's sold out her whole first order before it's even arrived.
So is this gym equipment, fitness equipment that people want at home because they can't go to gyms?
Yeah, for home. For home fitness. But another thing, and I guess quite relevant to your audience, is everything that's gone on geopolitically has really helped businesses to question what, you know, their supply chains and where they are and how they've been doing it over the past few years. And, you know, if things take a turn for the worse, you know, with China or with politically, what's their next step? You know, how are they going to make sure their risk is mitigated? How are they going to have another supply chain, another country? So we've had quite a lot of the larger size businesses come to us, and, you know, rapidly we're helping them to find new factories in other countries for the products that they've been importing from China for so many years. So, you know, India is a really big emerging manufacturing economy, Vietnam as well. And so that's been a big sort of shift. So, and people are seeing a lot of good reward there. You know, there's either cheaper prices or quicker turnaround times or more range of products. And that'll help see them through over the next few years. And without COVID, they would still just only have the one option. They wouldn't have really thought to do this. So
yeah, for sure. So you guys are a researcher, an educator, an insurer. You're basically everything, right? Because you guys are effectively the insurance policy that a lot of these product owners need. You offer a layer of security between them and the manufacturer to make sure they can get what they're paying for, which is an invaluable service. So that's fantastic. It's fantastic. Look, guys, we'll probably leave it there. It's been really, really good, really educational for me and no doubt for anyone who's going to watch all 9 of them. But guys, again, I mean, what you've done in 3 years is absolutely outstanding, especially for a couple of guys in their 20s. You should be really, really proud of it. And hopefully you can grow to where you want to be in 5 years' time.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Thanks a lot. It's been a real pleasure.
Thanks again, guys.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Tim.
All the best.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Like everything you could imagine, that was the first year of the business. I think we brought on a handful of clients, probably 10 or 12 over the first year. And it was just a grind. It was learning and it was taking our time. And the biggest thing was, we had other people's money at stake when they were trusting us. So we always treat it with every single client as if their money's our money.